Hi guys, if you've been feeling like the cost of living in the United States is out of control, you are not alone. More and more Americans are realizing that they can live a whole lot better, sometimes for a fraction of the cost, by moving abroad. So you might be asking, where exactly are they going? Well, today we're going to talk about 3 countries: the Philippines, Mexico, and Albania. These countries have become top destinations for Americans who want to stretch their dollars and have a great quality of life. Plus, we'll talk about some nearby alternatives that you might want to consider. So let's get started. The Philippines, a tropical paradise with a low cost of living. Imagine waking up to the sound of waves while sipping your morning coffee on a white sand beach and realizing that your entire monthly budget is less than what you used to pay for rent back in the United States. That's the reality for many expats in the Philippines.
This Southeast Asian gem is made up of over 7,000 islands, offering everything from bustling cities to remote tropical escapes. Americans love it here for 3 main reasons. First, there's affordability. You can live comfortably on as little as $1,500 to $2,000 per month, including rent, food, and entertainment. Also, that's for 2 people, so imagine how cheap it is for just a single person. For a small studio in the city, you can expect to pay anywhere between 14,000 to 17,000 pesos, which is about $288 to $350. If you need a bit more space, a 1-bedroom unit in the city can cost you between $370 to $514, and a 2-bedroom unit can cost about 25,000 pesos or more, which is about $514 US. Also, English is widely spoken, so there's no language barrier stress here. And there's also friendly locals. Filipinos are known for their warmth and hospitality, making it easy to feel at home. Many expats settle in places like Cebu, Dumaguete, or Palawan, where the cost of living is low and the views absolutely priceless. Next up is the food. Another amazing thing about the Philippines, if you're a foodie like me, is the food. My sister-in-law is originally from the Philippines, and she has got me hooked on chicken adobo, pancit, and lumpia, just to name a few things. Can you hear that crunch? Lumpia is a fried spring roll, and it's filled with minced meat like shrimp, chicken, or pork and veggies. So good. Pancit is another one of my favorites, which is rice noodles with pork or chicken and fresh crunchy veggies like cabbage, carrots, onions, green beans. And chicken adobo is a tangy, sour, salty stew with vinegar, soy sauce, and garlic, served with rice, of course. However, no place is perfect. Here are a few downsides to consider. First, there's infrastructure issues. While major cities are modern, smaller islands like Boracay can have frequent power outages and slow internet, typhoons, and natural disasters. The Philippines experiences typhoons as well as earthquakes, so you'll want to choose your location carefully. If you love the idea of Southeast Asia, but want something a little bit more developed, you might also consider Malaysia. Malaysia ranked number 7 on the top 10 places to retire in 2025, and it offers great infrastructure, a low cost of living, and a welcoming expat community.
Next stop, Mexico. Vibrant culture and easy access to both the United States and Canada. Americans are moving here in record numbers, and it's easy to see why. Mexico came in this year at number 4 on the top 10 list of places to retire in 2025. And here's why. Whether you dream of colonial cities, beach towns, or mountain retreats, Mexico can make your dreams come true.
One of the most important things, of course, is the lower cost of living. In cities like Mérida, Puerto Vallarta, and San Miguel de Allende, you can live well for $1,800 to $2,500 a month, often with extra perks like housekeepers and fresh organic vegetables and local seafood. In smaller, lesser-known towns, you can actually live well for under $1,000 a month, so it just depends on your preference. Speaking of food, what's not to love about Mexican food? Mexico's cuisine is a vibrant fusion of rich flavors, fresh ingredients, and centuries-old traditions. Some of my favorites include sizzling street tacos and yummy street corn, or fresh ceviche on a hot summer day. Mexican food is a true celebration of both flavor and culture. Next, there's the fantastic healthcare. Mexico's private healthcare system is affordable and high quality. You don't even need a prescription for most of your medications, and many doctors speak English. It's also close to home. With direct flights to and from major U.S. cities, it's easy to visit family and friends. This is one of the many reasons why I'm choosing Mexico as my starting point. With 2 kids in college and aging parents who are still very healthy, but I want to stay close enough that I can take that flight back home if needed. Plus, Mexico offers multiple visa options, making it one of the easiest places to relocate to long term. It's no wonder why so many Americans are saying adios to high US prices and hola to a better life in Mexico. Of course, there are some challenges too. One is safety concerns. While many areas of Mexico are actually safer on average than the US, there are some parts of Mexico that have issues with crime and drug-related violence. Researching safe locations is key. Then there's the bureaucracy. Getting residency or dealing with government paperwork can sometimes be a slow and frustrating process. Hay que tener paciencia. You must have patience. If Mexico sounds appealing, but you're looking for an alternative, Costa Rica is another expat favorite. It's known for its stable government, eco-friendly lifestyle, and world-class healthcare. Costa Rica also ranks on the top 10 retirement list, coming in at number 3 this year. It is a bit more expensive than Mexico, but has tons to offer in terms of the pura vida lifestyle and welcoming expat communities.
Now let's talk about Albania, Europe's best kept secret. You might not hear about it as often, but this small country in southeastern Europe is becoming a haven for expats, especially those who want to enjoy Europe on a budget. I haven't been to Albania yet, but it's on my list of places that I want to slow travel through over the next few years. And here's why Albania is turning heads.
Let's take a look at some of the pros. First, it's super affordable. You can rent a modern apartment near the beach in Sarand or Vjora for as little as $400 a month. Just incredible. Daily expenses, including fresh Mediterranean food, are shockingly cheap compared to the US. Next, it's visa friendly. Americans can stay in Albania for up to a year without a visa, and the government is making it easier for foreigners to stay long term. There's undiscovered beauty. Picture stunning beaches, historic castles, and breathtaking mountains without the tourist crowds of Greece or Italy. Next is food. Now let's talk about my favorite thing, the food, of course. I don't care how great a place is, if the food sucks, I am not going. But thankfully, that is not the case here. Albanian food is representative of the widely known Mediterranean cuisine, recognized by many as the healthiest diet in the world. Some popular Albanian dishes include fergez, a summer stew made of red peppers, feta, tomato, onions, and yogurt. Çiftçi, rice balls that are filled with spinach and herbs. Then there's birek me spinach. I don't know if I said that right, but I gave it my best shot. If you enjoy Greek spanakopita, you will love these Albanian pies made with phyllo pastry that is stuffed with feta cheese and spinach. Yum. Historically, the openness of Albanian culture has always resulted in the combination of gastronomy and hospitality. Being welcoming and friendly is a fundamental aspect of Albanian society, whether it's to friends or strangers. But before you pack your bags, here are a couple of downsides to keep in mind. First, there's limited infrastructure. While Albania is developing quickly, public transportation and healthcare options are still not quite as advanced as in Western Europe. Then there's the cold winters. If you're expecting year-round beach weather, keep in mind that Albania has cold winters, especially in the mountains. Brr! I'm a beach weather kind of girl, so I definitely will not be visiting Albania in the winter. Just saying. If you're drawn to Albania but want something a bit more developed, right next door is Italy. Italy, especially southern Italy, offers a similar Mediterranean charm with better infrastructure, though at a higher cost. Italy ranked number 9 on the top 10 retirement list this year, so it is definitely one worth considering as well.
So there you have it, guys. The Philippines, Mexico, and Albania are 3 of the top countries that Americans are choosing to go to when they just cannot afford life in the United States anymore. And don't forget, if you're looking for alternatives, Malaysia, Costa Rica, and Italy are great alternatives as well. Which one of these 3 countries intrigues you the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you need help on getting ready to move abroad, take a look at my most recent video on the 10 steps you need to take to get ready to leave the USA and move abroad. Keep coming back here, guys. I've got a lot of great videos planned for us for this next year. And until next time, see you later. Bye.